Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the season finale of the Mr. Camilleri Show. In the final episode of Season 2, we are going to focus on three-digit subtraction with and without regrouping. DJ, for the final time this season, drop a beat for the learning target of the day. Learning target of the day for Season 2, Episode 10, aka the season finale of the Mr. Camilleri Show, is I can subtract three-digit numbers with and without regrouping. Success criteria: correctly solve 10 three-digit subtraction problems. All right, we are going to get into examples 1 to 5. For the first 5 examples, no regrouping. All right, example number 1, 532 minus 221. We start in the ones place. 2 minus 1 equals 1. 3 minus 2 equals 1. And 5 minus 2 equals 3. And we have our final answer, 532 minus 221 equals 311. All right, example number 2 now. 342 minus 220. We start in the ones place. 2 minus 0 equals 2. 4 minus 2 equals 2. 3 minus 2 equals 1. And we have our final answer, 342 minus 220 equals 122. 784 minus 321, that is example 3. So we start in the ones place. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 8 minus 2 equals 6. And 7 minus 3 equals 4. And we have our final answer, 784 minus 321 equals 463. Example number 4, 835 minus 521. Starting in the ones place, 5 minus 1 equals 4. 3 take away 2 equals 1. 8 take away 5 equals 3. And our answer is 314. Final example before we get into regrouping, 475 minus 253. 5 minus 3 equals 2. Going over to the tens place, 7 minus 5 also equals 2. And going to the hundreds place, 4 minus 2 also equals 2. 475 minus 253 equals 222. So for all of our remaining examples, there will be regrouping. Let's get into it. All right, we're going to get right into example number 6. If you're wondering why the numbers are in boxes, that's because for some students it's easier to see the numbers if they're in boxes, but whether you write the numbers in boxes or not, the steps for solving these problems are exactly the same. So for subtraction, we regroup whenever there is a bottom digit bigger than the top digit. So if you look at this problem, the top digit's bigger in the hundreds and tens place, but in the ones place, the bottom digit is bigger. So we do need to regroup in the ones place here because you can't start out with 2 and take away 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 10 from the tens place and we're going to add that to the ones place. So the 2 is going to become a 12, and then the 2 in the tens place, we're going to take away 1, that's going to become a 1. So now that all of the top digits are bigger than or equal to the bottom digits, now we can start our subtraction. So going to the ones place, 12 minus 9 equals 3. 1 minus 1 equals 0. 3 minus 1 equals 2. And our answer is 203. Example number 7, 731 minus 429. Whenever you're solving subtraction problems, I always recommend, before you do any subtracting, check to see that all the top digits are bigger. Because if there's a bottom digit that's bigger, you will need to regroup before you subtract. And here, again, in the ones place, there is a bottom digit that's bigger. You can't start out with 1 and take away 9. So we're going to take a 10 from the tens place and add that to the ones place. So the 1 is going to become an 11. The 3 is going to become a 2. So we're taking away a 1 from the tens place, and then we're adding a 10 to the ones place. If adding 10 is a little too complicated, just think of it like this. You're rewriting the number with a 1 in front of it. So now we can subtract. 11 minus 9 equals 2. 2 minus 2 equals 0. 7 minus 4 equals 3. And we have our final answer. 731 minus 429 equals 302. Example number 8 now. So for this problem, 512 minus 481, we have to regroup in the tens place. You can't start out with 1 and take away 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 10 from the hundreds place and add that to the tens place. So the 1 is going to become an 11, and the 5 is going to become a 4. We always take away 1 from the column to the left. So now we can subtract. 2 minus 1 equals 1. 11 minus 8 equals 3. 4 minus 4 equals 0. We could put a 0 there, or we could just simply leave the digit in the hundreds place blank. Either one works. So 512 minus 481 equals 31. Example number 9, 622 minus 459. So as you can see in this example, the bottom digit is bigger in both the ones and the tens place. So again, we're going to do all our regrouping before we do any subtraction. So I'm going to take a 10 from the hundreds place. The 6 is going to become a 5. And then the 2 is going to become a 12. Now going to the ones place, I'm going to add a 10. The 2 again is going to become a 12. And the 12 in the tens place, we're going to take away 1. It's going to become an 11. Now I'm going to double check and make sure all my top digits are bigger. 12 is bigger than 9. 11 is bigger than 5. 5 is bigger than 4. So now that all of the top digits are bigger than all the bottom digits, we can subtract. So going to the ones place, 12 minus 9 equals 3. 11 minus 5 equals 6. And 5 minus 4 equals 1. And we have our final answer. 622 minus 459 equals 163. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, prepare yourself for the final math problem of the season. 800 minus 548, again, we have to regroup in both the ones and the tens place. So I'm going to do all my regrouping first, and then I'm going to subtract. So I regroup from left to right, and then I subtract from right to left. So I'm going to take away a 1 from the hundreds place. The 8 is going to become a 7. The 0 is going to become a 10. The 0 in the ones place is also going to become a 10. Then I'm going to take away 1 from those from the 10 the tens place. That's going to become a 9. And now we can subtract. 10 minus 8 equals 2. 9 minus 4 equals 5. 7 minus 5 equals 2. And that is our final answer. 800 minus 548 equals 252. And that is a wrap for Season 2 of the Mr. Camilleri Show. Huge thank you to everybody that watched on YouTube and on Rumble. And we're going to wrap up this season with a couple of dunks. Thinking we'll wrap it up with a windmill, and then we'll wrap it up with a dunk off the backboard. Here we go. Windmill! What you do with your right hand, you got to also do with your left hand. Ending it with a dunk off the backboard. Again, thank you everybody for a great season. This is Mr. Camilleri signing off, and I will see you all next time.